lovelies, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing okay. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to do your own yen flat twist. Yes, I made this myself. This is the first time I tried this style. It is a protective style and I use my natural hair to do this style. So follow me as I show you step by step how I achieved this hair, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. To begin, my hair has been washed and dried, so I go ahead with my tail comb, just start parting the hair. The pattern that I'm going to do the kind of twist braid on. After parting every section of hair, I go in with my Gami Professional Gel. This is a bit of sticky looking like, so it slick my hair very well. This make my hair very smooth at the front. When I use my brush to brush it through, you will see it. So I just open the container to show you how it looks like. This is different from the one in the bigger container I used in my previous video. So I just put a little of the gel at the side of my hair where I'm going to use my brush to just slick it down before I go in with my thread and needle to start braiding my hair. So this is very simple. As I'm showing you, I just slick the frontal or the side of the hairs that I've parted and then make the hairs that are standing slip away before I go in. So now this is my thread and needle that I'm using. The needle I'm using is not that sharp at the end. It's blunt. It's meant for mostly craft work, so that's why I got this needle, so that it doesn't hurt or prick me when I'm using it. So I'm just passing the needle under my hair from the ear side of it. You know, there is the inner part and then the outer part, which is coming to my ear side, so I'm passing it through the other way. In this way, when I finish doing this flat twist, the hair is going to face towards this side, that is towards my ear. But if I start it from the center, it's going to face the other way. You understand what I mean? So yeah, this is how I did the first one. I think the first one was not that clear because the hair is not that enough, so I'm going to continue with I think the second one, where you will see it clearly what I actually did. I make sure I pass the needle through and then tighten, but not too tight, and then to the end of it I do it as we do the normal threading. When it's finished, I cut it off and then I go in with my comb again, part the section of hair that I want to do my flat twist on. I put in my gel and then I continue with the same process that I started with. So I hope this one will be clear enough for you to see. So I'm going to put in my gel again from the front going to the middle or the end of it, and then I use my brush to just slick it down. This way, when I finish the flat twist, you see that it will be smoother and then fresh looking. Pass the needle underneath my hair again, making sure that it doesn't prick my finger. So yeah, and then I pull the thread through to the very end, and then I use my thumb or my finger to press the end of the rope down before I continue another second round, so that the rope doesn't come out of it. So as you can see what I'm saying, I pressed my hand on it, and then I'm going to show you this way how I did it properly. So I put the needle underneath the hair and then I pass it through. This is very easy. It's just like sewing a piece of cloth or something, and because my hair is quite natural and bushy around, when I finish it's not that much smooth, but it's okay. In this kind of style you can even use it like your wig on it or anything if you part it smaller, but to the center of the hair, when I was parting, I parted bigger, and so when I finish you see that it look higher up and big. So yeah, that's how I did this process, and then I'm going to the end of it. When I get to the bottom of the hair, I just use the thread to just wrap it around as if I'm doing the normal African threading. Very simple to end the very bits of the hair, and then I go in again with my comb to part my hair and then put in my gel, and I use the same process to finish the style. This is looking very simple. And as I said, this is the first time I've done this hairstyle on myself. I've never done it before. I've seen quite a lot of videos on this hairstyle which looked so simple, and I decided to give it a go. And yeah, I think it's not that bad. It's quite okay. And the main reason I like this style is that I can choose to do it very tiny and then use my wig underneath. That's the main reason I learned how to do this style. Very easy. So I'm going to show you again how I did. This one is a bigger size hair looking, so you see clearly how I passed the needle through. As I said, if you want the flat twist to face your ear side, you have to pass the needle through using that side. But if you want the hair to face the middle side of your head, then you have to pass the needle through from the center of the hair that you are holding. And as you can see, my finger is pressing onto the thread, the end of the thread that I passed through first. In that way it will not come out when I pull the needle through. And so I use the same process to go through my hair and then finish to the end of it. And when I finish the whole hair, you are going to see that it looks just similar to the real flat twist that you do without the thread. And this is very simple. I think I'm going to do more of this style because it's quite protective. You can wear this style anytime, summer, winter. It looks so simple. All you have to maybe do is have some kind of ponytail or bun at the back. So I'm going to continue my flat twist all the way going to the back, and as I'm passing my needle through, you can see I'm using my fingers to hold the hair backward and then pressing it down before I'm taking the needle, the thread through. And I make sure that I don't pull the needle and then the thread so hard, because I don't want it to break my hair. You know, this is a thread in the hair, and so if you pull it so hard, it can maybe damage your hair or something. So this is the center of it that is left. I'm just brushing it through, and I'm going to divide the middle part of the hair into 2 equal parts. The flat twist itself took me less than 1 hour, but the longer part of it was the parting of the hair for me, because sometimes when I'm parting going to the backward, I have to like use my imagination to part it straight. Sometimes it's a bit difficult, so other times I have to use mirror to look at the back, which sometimes I cut that part off anyway, because it's quite a long process to just turn around and do all that. So yeah, I'm just sectioning the other part of the hair away so that when I'm doing the flat twist, it doesn't go and run into the hair. So when I finish this, I'm going to go the same process that I started with. I'm just going to apply my gel, use my brush to just brush the hair away so that it doesn't be in the way, and then it will be smoother. And then I go in and then put in my needle and start doing my flat twist. And so I'm going to speed do the remaining of the hair so that you can see how it actually look like and how I'm doing it. This one I'm bringing it closer to the camera so that you can actually see the way I pass the needle through, the way I use my hand to hold it, and the way I managed to just finish the whole process of the hair. And now that I've finished with the yen flat twist, this is how it's looking. When I turn the center or the middle part of my hair, this is how it's looking. So when I finish that, the next thing I'm going to do is my bun or ponytail that I'm going to put on the hair. This one I did not have any ready, so I just used my old twisted mesh that I had. Just use this to do a very quick and small bun for my hair, and that is it. Very simple. I've done this process several times before, so I cut it off. And so when I finish, I use my bun to hold the whole hair together at the back to create a bun that I can put the main ponytail on to make it tight and stronger. So I put an extra hair to braid at the end so that it will be thicker and stronger for me to put the bun on. So I finished the whole process. Now wrap it around. I apply a bit of mousse to my hair, in that way when I scarf it, the hair will go smoother. And so I just put it in the part of the head that I want. I put on my scarf and wait a little bit, and that same time I was doing my makeup. So I'm going to be back when I finish this process, and then you see how the hair is looking. I'm going to put on my bun, and everything is going to be all ready for me to just go anywhere I'm going to go with. Also, if you do this style and you have a scarf, you can just wrap it and leave it, let's say, for the next day. That way the hair will be super sleek for you before you can go in with your bun. So here is the bun ready, the bun I just made, showing you in the video. Now I put it on my hair, wrap it around, and make sure it is secure, having a strong root where it will not fall off when I'm doing anything. I use this hairstyle for my work and anywhere that I went to until I was okay, and then I took it off. So when I finish with putting the bun on, I'm going to put in my accessories to just finish up the whole look. These accessories are just some cheap product things that I'm putting onto the hair, and that is it. And so here is the end of the hair looking. What do you think about today's yen flat twist? Do you like today's style? Will you give it a go, especially now that all salons are closed and this look like a stitch braid? I hope you like it. If you did enjoy watching today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also leave a comment down below and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to put the bell notification on. It's very important. In that way, anytime I upload, you'll be notified. See you in my next video. Bye.